Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus for the month of January 2021. It is a general reading, and so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign, check your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, then simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay, let's get my... Alright. You're sitting at the center of your reading. Now, I feel like you maybe have hit a dead end, or you've hit a spot where you must go left or you must go right, so you must choose. You can even choose to go back here at this point. You don't seem to be happy with any of the options that are available to you. You're juggling ideas, or you're going back and forth on ideas. There's a lot of back and forth and decision that you're looking at, and you just cannot take. I mean, it's everywhere. Two of Coins is here. Two of Coins is what she looks at here. Two of Swords here. Two of Wands here. There's something you're going back and forth about, and I feel like it feels like something is not over, or something is not complete, or you're feeling incomplete. It feels like, see, she's looking here now. Is this the right decision? Is this the right decision to try to heal this? Something from your past. You have options, okay? I mean, you can go left, you can go right, you can go back. I don't think you can go forward at this time because there's a huge block. You must make a turn, and you're not happy with those options. Got multiple options, and you know what you should do. You do. But you may not particularly like doing it, but you know what it is that you must do. You know which direction you need to go. You may have blinded yourself to this for a while, or covered your eyes because you didn't want to see it. You didn't want to see it, but the intuition wouldn't let you forget it, is what it is. Yeah, that's what they're saying. And they're not wrong. Yeah. And so there's a connection to someone in your past that is really powerful. And there's something about this connection. I mean, you can't seem to cut the cord. There's something about it that eats at you. Something about that connection that it burdens you heavily, and you're looking back at it, or trying to find a way to release that burden. I mean, it's possible that it wasn't balanced and you were trying to release it. It's possible for some, not all, but for some, that it was a third party. And you've tried to release it with great difficulties. So, you know, you have a decision to make, which is really, really clear here. You're not happy with your options, and you're not really, for some reason, it's because you don't feel it's over, but yet in some way, and maybe it has to do with pride, that you don't want to do the action because you clearly don't feel it's over. And you know what the right thing is to do. So what is stopping you? Belief system, fear. We see here how the mind is functioning at this time, and it's like all over the place. It's back and forth. This Eight of Swords is a lot of chaos. Okay, no matter how you got into this Eight of Swords, getting out ain't going to be easy. And that's, you know, even though it is reversed, okay, even though it is reversed, it's not going to be easy. And we see that over here. And maybe it is because of pride, you know. It could be because of fear. There was a disagreement that happened. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse, the first one here, would be saying that the argument that took place, it may not be about what it first seemed. So, to solve it, you need to find the root cause. And the root cause, with the Hierophant being here in the middle, has to do with the belief system. You could be trying to look at this from a new perspective. But then you have the Eight of Swords in the upright on top of it. So it's like this card, I mean, would beg the question of you being blindfolded by force or by choice. You know, what is it? It's feeling trapped, a lot of anxiety, fear, bondage, hoodwinked. It could be guilt that's keeping you there. Could be pride that's keeping you there. And you just see no way out. Have you been trying to turn a blind eye to something? Maybe you took the blindfold off and then put it back on. Because when you looked back here, maybe there was something you didn't want to see. You see, in order to solve the puzzle, you must open the eyes, remove the blindfold. We have Merlin here. And so, I mean, you know, what he's trying to tell you is that we are only human. We do the best we can. we're being the best that we can be. We make mistakes. He could also be an advisor, somebody who has offered you good advice. It can also be about taking action. Now, the next card is the silver box. Now, the color, first of all, represents intuition, imagination, balance, and illusion. It's linked to the moon. Boxes are meant for storage and keeping things safe. Well, sometimes we lose focus, and lately it could be that there's a lot going on in your life, that your thoughts and emotions have been scattered. They've been left out to fly around and get misplaced rather than being held within the confines of a safe container, which is what that silver box represents. So your mind has been working overtime, and we see that throughout this reading, okay? And you're confused what to do. You have fears. I feel like you know what you have to do, but maybe you block it because of pride or ego, fear, whatever this is for you. The silver box is telling you that important thoughts and ideas are popping into your head, but they're leaving just as quickly. And it is advising you to get a hold on those flashes of intuition. Okay, they're coming from your intuition. So you need to get a hold on them, pay attention to them, and regain your focus in order to find that happy medium between the chaos that currently surrounds you and the peace of mind that is badly needed at this time. The thoughts and ideas that have been popping in and out of your head, they need to be filed away in this box because they're going to serve you very well in the near future. The Celtic heart. It is reminding you to pay attention and be grateful for the little things. It can also indicate that your heart has been closed because of something that you've experienced, and it is asking you to open your heart to experience more love or to let love in again. So the question is whether to reach for this coin or not. To take that first step towards it. No, you cannot see. You cannot see what's coming. I feel like you just have to take a leap of faith and trust in the universe and in the flow. Overall advice is coming from the Fool's Wisdom. It has both wisdom and warnings, advice. Even in the warnings, there is good guidance. And you have the thoughtful. Always think twice before you act, okay? But it is in the reverse. So the thought, when it's like this in the reverse, I feel like there's confusion. It's important to be considerate of others. It's equally vital not to allow your own needs to get lost in your good intentions. It serves no one to maintain a heightened awareness of others while neglecting yourself. If you're always ignoring or denying your needs, they're going to come raging out later, and most likely in a rather unpleasant and dramatic fashion that leaves you exhausted and embarrassed. So I kind of feel like you're holding back from something. And in this action, something is building. Seek balance and don't be excessively concerned with others. Love your neighbors as yourself, but not instead of yourself. Okay? In other words, care, but do not carry others' hardships. Every soul has his or her own challenges to face and burdens to bear. This is how an individual picks up soul-strengthening lessons that serve throughout the journey of life. If you rob people of their life lessons by always taking on the burden for them, despite your well-meaning intentions, you're actually stifling their growth and even compromising your own. Keep your awareness sharp and be polite and courteous. Exercise patience. Offer assistance where appropriate, but don't become the local rescue service, always fixing or solving other people's problems. One of the most considerate things you can do for others is to listen without interceding. Provide a solid vote of confidence in their ability to address the challenges at hand with dignity and courage. Cheer on their noble efforts to live their lives as they feel is most appropriate, and trust in their creativity to find the right solutions. Don't burden yourself with excessive worry over the fate of others. It's much more helpful to believe in others than trying to relieve them of their personal obstacles. Put thoughtful effort into being a loving force in the world, yet guard against overthinking. Don't get stuck in your head like we see here. Trust that life flows according to a divine plan, and mind your own affairs with consideration for how they may or may not affect others. Follow the highest, most considerate path for your soul. By doing so, you steer clear of excessive deliberation and worry while staying in the natural flow of the universe. This fool's warning, I forgot he's in this position. This fool's warning is think, but don't overthink. And that just fits so well with this reading. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to those who have sent in a donation to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.